guys, welcome back. It's Day Oyabumi. So you know the drill, same old, same old. If you are interested in a tarot reading, a personal tarot reading, if you're interested in an Ifa reading, you can contact me through my website. The information is in the description box below. Yeah, and I think that's it. While you're there, check out the website. There's Ifa resources. I have a list of books that I've published, yada, yada, yada. Ba, ba, ba. There we go. So this time, in lieu of a regular monthly tarot reading, what I did was a pick a book tarot reading. So you'll pick the book, and it's a poetry book, right? All three are poetry books. You'll pick a book that you're most drawn to. I'll read a poem, and perhaps the poem will resonate with you, and then go into the individual readings. I've prayed and called on our higher selves, our intuition, our Oris, our spirits, our inner spirits to come through and provide us with messages that we absolutely need to hear and receive at this time. So I hope it resonates. And I wanted to do something different. That's why I did pick a book. So enjoy the poetry. And yeah, I'll talk to you next time. Bye. Hey, so if you chose the book, The Princess Saves Herself in this one. This was written by Amanda Lovelace, and it's a book of poetry. And the poem that is here for you is, "He promised to fix me, and he left me more shattered than I had been before." The name of that poem is "But Now I've Got Gold in the Cracks." So this spread may be for someone or for a few of you who have maybe come out of a relationship where promises were made, but the promises were not kept, or feeling like someone came in with these promises or came in with these actions that made you think things would go a certain way, but they didn't. Okay, so if that's for you, that's for you. So with your cards, I see that some of you are really working very hard to make ends meet. I see that some of you are go-getters and do whatever you need to do to make money, to bring in money, to bring in abundance. Some of you are bosses, leaders, managers, business owners. Like, you're just the take charge type of person that is willing to do whatever needs to be done to get things done or completed, or to finish things. See that some of you have been dealing with emotions, up and down emotions, trying to stay afloat, trying to keep your head above water. And I'm proud of you for who this resonates with. There's someone here who's doing a very good job of staying balanced. Like, your focus is on getting balanced in your life, in your finances, on your job, and just different aspects and areas of your life. Whatever you're pursuing at the time, particularly in relation to money or just building of resources, is going to bring you a lot of joy and pleasure, a lot of happiness. Even if you're the person I was saying who has been working very hard to keep their emotions balanced, then that's going to bring a lot of joy as well. Some of you may have been having a hard time with a child and you'll finally see a breakthrough. Some of you may have a child who's been misbehaving, but you'll see a change when you stand up and take charge and say, you know, I'm the adult and this is what needs to happen. So as soon as you stand up and take the reins, you will have a breakthrough with the child. Some of you are trying to figure out which way to go, what to pursue. You may be trying to figure out how to make money, what directions to go in to make money. Some of you may be considering some type of trip over water or to a place where there's water and sunshine. Enjoy your children. If you haven't been getting out and playing with them and just enjoying their company, I'm hearing that you should. Please know that whatever work you're putting in here is going to bring great prosperity and wealth to you. The actions that you're taking, the balance that you're trying to find in your life is going to bring in a lot. They also want you to balance work with play. So I see the Two of Pentacles, the Chariot, the Sun here. I see the balance of work and play. Like not allowing one area to take over, but to having a balance, enjoying both sides of the coin. If you've been losing faith or feeling like you're working so hard and you're not seeing the benefits, they're saying have faith that you will. There's a gift of money on the way. Your income is increasing. And it says manage your finances with love. That could also speak to the Two of Pentacles. Like balance, managing, you know, making sure you're not overextending, overspending. And then you have the Miracles card here, which is always a good card to see. It says, have faith that your miracle is on its way. Your prayers have been answered. Surrender the how. So there's something that I feel like you've been working for and you haven't been sure if you would see the reward, but the reward is definitely coming. Especially with the Sun card here that shows that there is just so much joy coming into your life. Thank you for watching. Hey, so if you chose Thoughts and Heartstrings, this book of poetry was written by my friend Sadia Austin. It's an excellent, excellent book. The poem that came up for you is called Taking Shape. It says, I wanted to belong. They were smooth and rounded, I was not. They were spheres in the sphere, and little old me with my four sides didn't fit in. Not that I didn't try to, much to my dismay, much to the dismay of my parents. I would rather lose my edges and angles than to be rejected. Those feelings lasted only for a season. Then my uniqueness became clear. Circle, circle, you're a square. At that point, I knew who I was and I loved it. I stopped viewing my difference as a deficiency and have been enjoying myself ever since. Ashe. So that tells me that those of you who chose this particular book are people who really need to embrace your authenticity, embrace your uniqueness, and not try to fit yourself into molds that don't fit you. So it's going to take you really like exploring your depths and the ins and outs of yourself, knowing who you are, and then living by that, then going in your own direction towards your own destiny and down your own path, and not feeling like you have to be something else or be what society says you need to be, okay? Hope that resonates, and here are your cards. So this card actually flew, like it's a leap of faith, and it literally leapt out of the deck. So I see that there is an opportunity here for you, those of you who chose this particular book. There's this opportunity for you to release some harmful, uncomfortable ways of living, some very outdated ways of living, thinking, being. This could be unhealthy relationship, an unhealthy pattern, an unhealthy way of thinking and being. Whatever it is time for you to go in a new direction. And I don't know if you feel this or not, but you're being encouraged to start anew, to take a new path. So there's something from your past that has been really daunting, very heavy negative energy. And it's your turn to move forward, to move away from that energy, the heaviness of it. And this could very well be a relationship, because the Devil card in other decks or in traditional decks shows a man and woman bound to the devil, right? So this could be some type of relationship that I see that you're being pushed and prodded and poked to jump away from, to move away from. And for you to have the Fool and the Leap of Faith together, that shows me that it is very important that you take steps in a new direction at this time. You're actually being really pushed for it to show up 2 times, like double. You're being told, okay, it's time to move away. It's time to go in a new direction. So they understand that it's taking a risk, right? You're going to be taking a risk, but you are being guided by your spirit guides, by your supports. You're going to do this with as much forethought as you can, right? You don't want to overplan it or overthink it to the point where you're not taking action, but you want to think things through as much as you can and then take the step forward. If you have any loyal companions, I see that they will be very helpful at this time. Like if you have one trusted friend who you know won't try to talk you out of something for their own, just because they feel like you shouldn't do that, you should do this. Like a trusted companion that would encourage you and support you, especially if you're doing something that's healthy for you. Look to that person, because I feel like they're going to help you. Be careful of drinking too much and stumbling or getting into some type of accident because of drinking. This Fool character always reminds me of someone who's drunk, so you want to be careful of that. Yeah, man, I think that's very straightforward. There's something here that is not good for you, and it's time to move away from it and go in a different direction. I don't know if some of you have been thinking about going to rehab, some type of rehab program to get a fresh start. something about going cold turkey to get a fresh start. That's it for your message. Thanks for watching. Hey guys, so if you chose the book Reflections, this is a book of poetry that I wrote that's available on my website, daydreamalston.com. And let's read the poem that came up for you. The name of this poem is The Garden. It says, when left unchecked, seeds of pain grow wildly like weeds, compromising the integrity of the soul. So that poem is for someone, or for those of you who have past pain and trauma that lingers with you. And when you don't address that past pain or trauma, it takes root inside of you and grows like weeds and takes over, and then becomes a blockage in your life. So, that poem is saying, if this is your garden, tend to your garden and plant beautiful things, right? Don't allow the pain and the trauma that has taken root to grow wildly. Go in and check it. Go in and prune it, okay? And these are your cards. So right now, it's very important that you avoid rushing into decisions. You want to really use your intuition to make sure that the choices you're making are balanced choices, are choices that are going to do well for you in the future, right? They're not just choices that feel good now, that are good for the moment, but that they would be good in the long term. So you have this intuition. You see how the crown, her head is lit up, and then you have this angel here. So you do have the guidance and the support. It just takes listening so that you will know which direction to go in. Try to avoid acting impulsively. Like, it's okay to take safe risk, right? But you don't want to take risk that could be detrimental to your livelihood. Some of you may have a lover coming in, someone who wants to, who's very focused on you. In this card, the man is focused on the woman, and the woman is focused on the angel. So there's someone coming in who's very focused on you. He may be coming with a lot of passion and very quickly, and you're being encouraged again, intuition. Listen to your intuition so that you'll make the right decision. This person may be coming in with a lot more sexual energy or focus on sex, like they may want to have a sexual relationship. So be clear on what you're getting yourself into. If you want a long-term mate or prospect, right, then it's good to choose someone who wants the same thing. If you just want sex, you might be getting that with this person. Now, this also, I keep seeing like phallic symbols, symbols that represent the penis. In addition to the person coming in and wanting to have sex, this could be some type of past life connection or someone from the past where there was a lot of passion. The interesting thing is, even though they are coming in like that, right, they may be coming in on some sexual stuff, this is a relationship, because of the angel here, that could have a lot of potential to be something good and satisfying in the long term, like a spiritual union. Be careful of temptation. I see the snake here. If you know something is not good for you, if you know it's something you shouldn't do, that it's going to bring trouble to you, then you should slow down and not go in that direction. Again, we have the fire behind the male. It's just passion, passion, passion.
Some of you have someone coming towards you that's very passionate, but he is the Knight of Wands, so he may not be ready for a full commitment, maybe at some point in the future, but not now. Either way, the sun is shining on the relationship. It's like a new beginning, a new day in love for some of you. Let your intuition guide you. Really take time to sit and listen, because I feel like spiritually there are messages that are available to you. Go towards your passions. If there's something that makes you really happy and fills you up, and just get your, your chi up, get your energy up, that it's good to go in that direction. Something about your intuition in relation to your passion. Some of you may have a passion for some type of spiritual work, for divination, tarot readings, things like that, where your intuition is connected to your passion. Some of you are mediums. There's great balance, harmony, and love in doing that type of work, if that's what you're called to do. And if it's been proven over time that there's accuracy in your predictions, in your words, then it may be time to take action towards that. Remember to work on balancing the masculine and the feminine within you. So that's like pairing and balancing the creative, nurturing nature with the more active, outwardly focused nature. Be careful of eating something that someone may offer you at this time. Saying that because of the apples and the snake. Remember, with Eve, she was told to eat of the tree, and look where it got her. So be careful, okay, of taking something, consuming something that someone offers to you, because they may not be coming from a good place. And I think that's all of your messages for today. Please remember to follow your intuition. Bye.